everyone, it's Katie from Scrap for Your Life YouTube. I am coming on to show you a swap from, it was a Christmas shaped gift tag swap hosted by Monica at Scrappin4myboys here on YouTube. And I am in group 2. And my partners were Sunshine Honeybees and Alexandra L and Charlize's Crafty Corner. And we were in groups of 4. And we were to make a shaped gift tag. And the requirements were to have 2 embellishments, at least 2 embellishments, some type of bling, and a sentiment or word on your tag. And the tag was supposed to be no bigger than 5.5 by 4, at least 4 inches. So here is what I made. I made a shaker gift tag, and here's my sentiment. It says Christmas blessings, and I used this die cut to cut it out. I got this off of AliExpress, and then I just stickled with silver stickles around the edge, and I actually printed this first on this white cardstock that I got from Stampin' Up! A while back, and it has little like snowflake, well, they're like snowballs on the paper. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but they're a little shiny. And then this bow I got on eBay in a lot of colored bows, and so I just added a silver stickle dot to the center of it and then glued it on. And I printed this off my printer before I punched it out. And then I printed this angel. I have a lot of different angel prints from a book I got a long time ago. So I just copied and printed that off my printer, and the angel inside the same thing. And then on the outside, the window itself, I designed that on my publisher, and then I printed or cut it out on my Sizzix Eclipse 2 using Surecuts a lot software. And I found similar ones online, but the problem with them is that these lines right here and the edges were really, really thin, so to make a shaker out of them it would have been too hard. So I just thickened the lines and thickened the outside edges so it would make a thicker window pane. And then I just put acetate under there, and I added some shaker elements inside, like some pearls and sequins and seed beads inside. And then for the snowflake, I used, well, I have another die. I didn't bring it over here, but it's a like a poinsettia flower or die that I cut out on the Vagabond with that. And then I used this Martha Stewart snowflake punch and this other snowflake punch by EK Success. That's the bigger part. And I just punched it out in silver, and then this aqua color, it's like an aqua teal, and this the white paper, and then I just stickled with, let me see, crystal stickles on the aqua one and on the white, and there's a little white snowflake down under there too that's layered. I layered it 3 times with the little one and 2 times with the big one on there. And then I just added these gems on the outside, and on the back I put the paper through this embossing folder. It's snowballs, and I put it through first. On that one you can see just a hint of those around the edge, and then I sent it right through again with the Sizzix large snowflake embossing folder by Stampin' Up, and that made that impression. And then the same thing with the tag, my to and from, I just punched it with this. It was from Stampin' Up, the little flower circle, and put that on the back. Sorry about that, that was my phone. The to and from I punched with the little wooden stamp that I've had forever, and just layered the silver and again the stickled snowflakes, the larger one, and then I just tied it on with the twine. And my larger ribbon, this is the width of that ribbon, and this was actually at the Dollar Tree around Easter time. They had this for sale, so I grabbed a couple of rolls of that, and so I used them here, and I just dovetailed the ends on those, and they're wired ribbon. And then around the edge, I put silver paper to line the edge, like it's a little less than 1/8 of an inch, and then on the outside of that I took this silver rickrack trim. It's really shiny, and I just put that over top of that and glued it down. And on my outside, the paper, I lined this, I think 4 times, and then the front of the window I lined 2 times to make it sturdy. Okay, and then, so that's my tag. Okay guys, I just wanted to add in here that on the shaker, to make my shaker, I use this, I guess it's some kind of insulation. Let me see if there's one on the page. I get it from Home Depot. It's rubber foam, and one side's sticky and one side's not. I don't know if they make one that has double-sided sticky. That would be helpful, because I had to put the glue on the top of that when I do it. But what I liked is when I put it around the window frame, if you take the top part off and just move it, it will turn in every direction that you need it to go without any force or any mess ups. So I kind of like that, and they're not too expensive. This one was actually cheaper. It was like, I think I have it on another video, it was like $1 something for the gray, but they don't sell the gray anymore at my Home Depot. And I think it was $1.30 something or something like that. But so now they sell the white, but it's I think it's $2, and it's 10 foot long, and I'm not sure if this was 10 feet or 17. I know one of the ones I bought was 17 feet long, but it's probably that one, because this one is exactly the same size as this package is right now, and I've used a lot off of this one. This one was out here, so it probably was 17 foot, and now they only sell it in 10 feet long. But it's 3/8 inch wide and 3/16 inch thick. So you could cut this to make it skinnier too if you wanted to make it skinnier than the 3/8. But I just thought I'd share that with you, including some goodies that I made out of that same ribbon, the organza ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I made 3 bows, and they're just on some foam pop dots. They can take off and glue them onto whatever they want. And I put this little white pearl gem in the middle, and then I just backed it up on those Michael's Hot Buy tags that you get in the package. And then I made some extra snowflakes. They can just pop off of here and stick them on something like a gift or a bag or something. And the same thing, just punched out different papers. This was some Pebbles paper that I had in a snowflake or snow scrapbook kit that I had a long time ago. And there was like 3 different patterns, so I used 2 of the patterns, and then the bottom one is just the plain aqua kind of paper underneath. And then I just punched out the white and the silver small snowflake and then just layered them and then backed it up on this paper. And so now I'm going to package it all up. And for the packaging, I just made another snowflake with the little angel printed on it, and that I punched out with a circle punch, and just layered those up. And then I also made a few of these little snowflakes with the gem. I got these gems at Scrapbook Expo on a sheet, and I used the silver. And then on another part of the one that I'm going to use right here, this goes on the other packaging, I used these tiny aqua gems that are on this, and I got this from Scrapbook Expo also. And I punched out the center of this has a tiny snowflake, and I used this, I'm not sure if this is EK Success, no, it's Fiskars, it says it right there. And I just punched that out and layered it on, and then put the gem in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna move all this and get ready to package it up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to package this. I'm just going to fold this down on the ribbon down and take my clear packaging and turn this upside down so the sticky part goes, let me see, this way. Let's turn it upright so the sticky part goes in the back. And I package usually with the opening at the bottom, so I'll put my swap or whatever I'm packaging up, so at the top I can add the topper and they don't have to rip it off. They can just open it from the bottom. So I'm just going to fold that. And then I have this paper. Hold on one second. I'm going to get the paper pad I used. I forgot to mention the paper hat I used on this outside of the window and the topper. That is this Michael's Hot Buy Christmas Metallics. And sorry about my phone again. and it just has a whole bunch of different silver, gold, and rose gold, kind of copper colors in there. Okay, so on this one I'm not gluing, I'm just taking my little stapler and stapling it on. I'm going to set that aside and do them all at the same time, the tops. And then, so for my goodie bag, I have this Dollar Tree bag that I got, I think 2 years ago from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to put in the snowflakes upside down. And then I picked up this these flashlights. They're really thin, they go in your purse, so I thought that was kind of a neat idea. So I got each of my swap partners one of these. And it just, like, you push it and it lights up. And I like this because it's really thin, because I'd like to keep a flashlight in my purse, but the regular flashlights are just too big because I have a small purse usually. And then I'm going to stick that on top of there. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And I'm using that Pebbles snowflake and snowball paper that I had in that kit that I mentioned earlier. And I'm just going to staple that, being careful not to staple through what I have there. Just kind of move it over out of the way. I like these little staplers. I have a lot of different colored staples, so I use this one for that if I need a different colored staple, but right now I have silver in there to match the other stuff. So I have two different types of snowflakes that I'm putting on here. So on the window one, I am putting these clear or silver with the aqua gems on the middle, and then on this one I'm putting the ones with the snowflakes. And these little things will cover up those staples on the front. So I'm just taking my dry clear glue and I'm going to use that. And this one I'm just putting a little bit higher than the other two. And I'll do the same for this one. Okay, And I also have this gift tags. Each one has a different gift tag on their package. And I just wrote the group information on the back. Hosted by Monica from Scrappin4myboys Group 2. Created for you by Katie at Scrap for Your Life, YouTube and Instagram. And it's October 2019. And just the name and from me. So I'll put that on the outside of the bag. And I'm going to show you what the other bags, well, I'll just wait and package it up and then I'll show you them. So I'm trying to let that dry just a little bit more, and I'll be right back and we'll package it up. Okay, I'm back and the snowflakes are dried on there, so I'm going to package this up now. So I'm just going to turn these over and put them in the center of the tissue paper. And I'm using this tissue paper that I got from the Dollar Tree about a year ago. I'm just going to fold that over. And then fold this one inside and then fold it over, just like I'm wrapping a present. And then I have some washi tape that I'm just going to put on there, the ends. And put some more washi tape right there. Then on the front, let's see, that's the top. I'm just going to add those snowflake and the angels that I showed you earlier. At least I think I showed you earlier. Okay, then right here, I'll put the snowflakes at the bottom and that in the middle. Stick that one on the top. Okay, and it'll look like that. And then I'm going to stick that in this bag. But I'm going to wait a few minutes, so I'll be right back until that dries, because I don't want to stick it in too early and then it comes off. Okay, I'm back and the snowflakes have dried on there. So I'm going to take a clear bag and put this inside of it so it all holds together well, and I can get it into the shipping bag better. And I gotta turn it over because the washi tape hangs up. Sure. Okay. Before I pull that off, I'm going to stick in, I just stuck a little cut apart that's under there. In each one they say a different thing, or they have a different design on them, and I'll just put that in the back over that washi tape area. Oh, hold on one second. Okay, back from my phone call, and I'm going to get this just a little bit higher in there. Okay, and then take off the sticky thing. Okay, so I have all of them wrapped up, and they're ready to be shipped off to Monica. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. The notification bell, and make sure it says all. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.